all right. Mr. Ginger, how you doing? Parasite? Simba? How's your guys' Christmas coming along? You get everything you wished for? Was Santa good? Huh? What are you guys up to? Oh dear. Well, looks like Mojo ended things and we're gonna stay at a black screen. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose that match. Adam, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Man, so I'm just finishing off this 5-star run. And this has been going a lot longer than it should have because I started around 8 this morning. No, just a little bit before 8 this morning. And I'm still going. I have, not been on pace as I normally would for a champion grind, but I suppose it makes sense. It is Christmas time. I think overall I should end up around mid-50s, so with the 2 other runs of the 5 stars today, the 2 runs of the 6 stars, I should end up around 51, and then I'll run the 5 stars tomorrow morning. I don't think... I might have the 6 stars available tomorrow, but I don't think I'll run them, so I should end up around 55, 56. So Parasite and Adam, I suppose it's later in the day for you guys, so your Christmas is pretty much done. But, same thing for you too, I suppose, Ginger. But for Lion King, I suppose your Christmas is just getting started. Huh? Can we see gold offers today? Maybe that would be their actual Christmas present, right? I mean, I'm not going to complain about something free for the gift card, and at least for what Thronebreaker got, it's not bad, but I was really expecting something different. And I didn't claim it yet. I'm going to claim it now. But I'm not going to open the Nexus. I'm going to wait until the basic crystal updates in January. I've got 2 Nexus currently that I'm holding on to, and I'll hold on to this, the one for the gift as well. And I'm kind of thinking of doing one of the Karina challenges, one of the LOL Karina challenges. There's a 6-star Nexus from one of those as well. I'm thinking about that, but we'll see. Slayman, how you doing? Just going to be shards a day. Can't see it being better. Probably, because I mean that's what it's been usually for the Christmas offers. There was a few years ago, I don't remember if it was Christmas or New Year's, where there was an offer where I think it had Awakening Gems, T4CC, and ISO. It was definitely Awakening Gems and T4CC. Like you would pick the class and you would get the T4CC and the ISO of that class. But I don't remember if that was for New Year's or if that was for Christmas. But yeah, last year for Christmas, and I think probably the year prior, it was just shards. Which is, well, it'd probably be the same this year, but considering like the rewards for the gifting event, I could see it being something more to entice people to spend. But yeah, I expect it just to be shards. Trying out some new games I got. Family stuff isn't until later. Okay. Like PC games? I'm solo on Unit to do the gifting event. Let's see if I can even touch anything. But I thought that you were not going to be participating in the gifting event too much from the last time, Adam. But yeah, that's how this goes, man. That is absolutely how this goes. It's free stuff anyway, so no complaint about it. Glad to accept whatever they gave. Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm just like, I thought it was going to be something different. I thought it would have been something more in line to what we had last year, or a 6-star Awakening Gem. So it seems. Oh, I just realized. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about this. So last year, Thronebreaker got a 1 to 2 gem crystal. 6 stones, and I think it was a random 10% T5CC. That was for Thronebreaker last year. This year for Cav, it was just I think it was only just one item, a generic 1 to 2 rank gem for a 6-star. Whereas for the Thronebreaker this year, it was the 6-star Nexus and the 20 Seek Stones. So, yeah, so I don't... See, I think that for Thronebreaker last year, it was better than what Thronebreaker got this year. And I don't know what Cav got last year. Well, I think Cav got a 5-star generic Awakening Gem last year. Yeah, so it's not so much the actual items, it's just that I would have expected it to progress. And to me, it feels like we went backwards for Thronebreaker. But I think it really depends, too, because it's somebody who's been Thronebreaker for quite a while, has a big 6-star roster. 6-star Nexus isn't going to have as much value. Whereas if you're new to Thronebreaker, then yeah, you're still going to be picking up, like, most 6-stars you get are going to be new. Hopefully they're a Cav Nexus. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that possibly. I'm not going to renew my sigil. Okay. Oh, that's what you were saying the last time. Okay. Yeah. I think the sigil has more value the earlier on you are using it. Like, I think when you're late Cav Thronebreaker, I think it has a lot less of value. The gold event that you can do from it is nice if you need gold. The cheaper featured crystals are nice, but there's nothing in there that you can't get just through playing the game. But whether it be, and I don't know if earlier on the extra inventory space really matters, because earlier on you're using those resources all the time, right? Whereas when you don't have a lot of champions that you want to be ranking up, the inventory space is more valuable because you're going to be holding on to those items longer. But yeah, I think I've only had the sigil. I think I've only paid for it once, maybe twice, and other than that, it's only the times that we've had it for free. I got Nintendo's Switch and the new Pokemon game for Christmas, also a Funko Pop. Okay, very good, very good. Did you just get the Pokemon game, Billy, or did you get any other games with it? No, let's not die here. Oh, dear. Okay. So let's see. I don't think this isn't going to do him in. Oh, damn, it did. Okay. I'm so in need to 5-star Mystic Awakening to Awaken Doom. Yeah. Well, his awakened ability isn't that critical. It's nice, but it's not. What? Yeah, because that would help you probably for your prestige though too. So I've opened up 7 6-star Nexus, and 3 of them have had Archangel. It's too bad that he's not somebody where you really need high sync, because then it would be nice, right? Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go with that. Those 26 stone crystals are juicy, so I feel it's worth. We get 10 6-stone crystals for 100% Cav. Getting 20 for free. It's a valuable gift. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I thought it would be something different. That's all. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, maybe, to be honest, maybe after the gift last year, people just don't have expectations for the Christmas gift. This Monday I get 6-star sigil. Oh, nice. Okay. The shards for the offers last year were so underwhelming. I'm hoping it's at least double. If not, should be much more for this year. Yeah, I think it absolutely should be more shards. And I could see them having Cav Nexus crystals added to it. But the Christmas offers aren't, like, they're not supposed to be like the July 4th Cider Weekend type stuff, right? It's Christmas, so they want to add something more to it. Also, you've got the gifting event, so if you want to replenish your units, it's a good time to do so, because you are getting something a little extra. I think that's the main reasons they do that, really. I guess after being Thronebreaker or even Cav, then Sigil doesn't add much. It's just very little accelerated for progressive players. Once you're in endgame, then it's not much. Yeah. I mean, there are endgame players who always have the sigil active, right? Because you are getting the cheaper Nexus or the cheaper featured crystal, which is nice. You save some shards that way. You're getting a few other items cheaper, but pretty much everything there's nothing in there that you just cannot obtain other than the sigil witch, right? Like you cannot obtain that champion without the sigil, but everything else in there you obtain through just playing the game. I'm happy I only picked him twice. The third time was the awakening. Okay. Did you initially get him out of a Nexus? And Death of Kabam want end game player to have sigil, then they have to add something which a free to player cannot get just by playing the game. Yeah, but I think they are trying to keep it not necessarily balanced, but to the extent where you don't have to be paying money to play to be advancing in the game. And I don't feel like even with the gifting event milestones and top prizes and stuff, I don't feel that you have to participate. It's just that if you do, you're going to advance a lot quicker, which I'm absolutely fine with. I think, yeah, if you're going to spend money, you should absolutely have an advantage over somebody who doesn't. And eventually that advantage will decrease, right? Because as those resources become more and more available, more people will be able to R4, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. The only thing and I think it's fine, I don't expect it to be any different, but I would like for myself, is that if the top 5% had some of the R4 resources, I would like that. Simply because if there were just a very small amount, I might not be able to take somebody to R4 because of it, but I'd be very, very close. So yeah. But this is like once the offers go live, we'll take a quick look at those. We'll look at the gift. I'll claim the gift, and then that will be it for the stream. I might stream again later today for the second round of the 5 stars. And then after that one is done, I'm going to schedule the stream tomorrow. So it will be scheduled just a little bit less than 24 hours before. But that will be the 500 subscriber opening. I'm going to open a bunch of crystals. And then the 1500 unit giveaway. That will be tomorrow. And that stream will probably be maybe about an hour or so. But I won't be doing any gameplay for that tomorrow. That will just be the crystal openings and giving away the units tomorrow. Well, the items that somebody wants. Up to 1500 units worth. For a while I needed for the catalyst storage. I had 3 science T5CC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was sitting on almost 3 mutant T5CC, which is why I ended up taking Domino to rank 3 when I did. Yeah, because if I didn't have, like, if I wasn't capped already, and then so close to that 3rd mutant T5CC, I wouldn't have taken her to rank 3. Not sure if you have any idea, but I'm wondering if 2 million Alliance points will place in top 1 to 5 per gifting event. Yeah, probably. I would think so. I think the year prior, so not 2019, I think it was 2018. So I would think so, but because the rewards this time for the solo event are a lot better, it might be a bit higher, but I think 2018, I think it was 3.8 was the 10th place. I'm not sure if it was, yeah, I think 2018, just under 4,000 was 10th spot for the Alliance. You're giving me another 1,500 units? Well, if you win, yeah. I couldn't find any data from past gifting years for how many points in which rank. Yeah, I think the only time I've ever seen any numbers was for 2018, actually. Maybe 2019. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing because we had just, like, I think as soon as the gifting went live, we were at like 1 million. We'd gotten the final milestone for the Alliance event side of things, and I think we were just over 1 million. before the end of the day, and I was like, well, damn, how good is that going to be? So I looked, and I think it was 2018 was 3.8 thousand, 3,800 for 10 spot. The people who are spending $20,000 get the top rewards for the gifting, so at least they have to have that added advantage. So it's very fair with the top rewards. Only because of them, the game is on. Yeah, absolutely. 100,000, not 20,000. No. Well, again, I think it was only 2018 where I saw numbers. In 2018, the highest single spender was 70,000. There was an alliance, and I think the person who spent the 70,000, I think they were part of that alliance. There was an alliance who spent just over $1 million. So between 30 people, there was $1 million, but as a single one person spending was 70. So I haven't seen anything on the individual spending that was more than that. But yeah, I'm sure probably last year and probably this year you would have people in the 100,000s. But as far as numbers that because it's not that, it was more like estimated numbers. I don't think anybody actually said how much they spent. But just looking at what scores were and figuring out from that, the most I think that we've seen so far was 70,000. Where do you think 1 million will put us? Probably the top 5%. No, because isn't 1 million the final milestone? So you'd need a little bit over that to be in the top 5%. But in previous years, yeah, it seems that most alliances end up in the top 5%. So. 100,000, not sure if people realize it's real money, not just points. Yeah, but I mean, hey, if this is your hobby, this is your passion, you got the money to spend, yeah, why not, right? I mean, outside of it being something digital, it's not really any different than somebody who'd spend money on cars or comic books, or now those things are physical and are probably going to appreciate in value. Whereas, if the servers are off or your network's down, you can't access your investment here. But what's wrong for them having the edge over others? I don't complain about it. We should be practical. Yeah. No, I think absolutely. If somebody wants to spend $100, if somebody wants to spend $100,000, they should absolutely be getting something more than somebody who's spending absolutely nothing. And if not, then what's the incentive to spend that 100 or 100,000, right? Because the edge they have is so overwhelming that it's not fair. Oh, it's absolutely fair. Yeah, I mean, it's no different than real life, right? If you are competing in sports and you want to be, your average or above average talent, and you want to compete against others who are the same, you're going to spend money on training or equipment to enhance your skill, right? I mean, that's a big reason why some people make professional sports, is because they have the facilities to train and to become better, and other people just have the raw talent. I spend moderately, and I was keeping up somewhat with the top. The fact that the gifting event has more. Did I? Damn. Okay, well, I just lost that fight. More our formats and a whole year of content is stupid. No, if not, what's the incentive for somebody to spend, right? And I think it matters the higher up you are in the game, though, too. Like for me, like my alliance is pretty decent. We're top 90 AQ, Plat 3 War. We're not trying to be the absolute top. There are some big spenders in the alliance. I don't think there's anybody in this alliance that will be in the top 60. But yeah, no, I think it's fine. If I had that kind of money to spend, I wouldn't be spending it for something like this. But if that's what somebody is interested in, they have the money, absolutely. And you can't fault Kabam. They're a company, they want to make money. They realize what's going to bring the money in for them. So I honestly couldn't imagine pressing buy on the Odins that many times to spend 70,000. I know, dude. My thumb would be sore. My thumbs would be sore from doing that than from doing Arena. But here's the thing, too. If you want to blame anyone, you have to blame the spenders, right? Because Kabam can offer up the items for that amount. If nobody takes advantage of it, nobody buys it, they won't be doing that. The spenders wouldn't, or Kabam wouldn't continue to do that. So, and again, I think that's absolutely fine. And people are going to have different opinions on it, absolutely, and nothing wrong with that. Actually, the game doesn't demand R4 to complete the content. Even 5-star R5 can do the highest mode game till now. Yeah, but it's about the prestige, right? And then also you need the R4 before you can get them to R5, which again would be about prestige. So, which is kind of funny, right? Because War is supposed to be most competitive mode, whereas prestige only applies to AQ. And prestige is the determining factor at the top of AQ, right? Because at the top of AQ, well, not even necessarily at the top of AQ, but everybody is getting through the map without, totally completing the map. So, prestige is a big deal now with Map 8 rewards, and the fact that a credit card swipe means more than doing content is dumb. That's how you look at it. But if they don't incentivize people to play, how do they continue the game? Like, without making money, regardless of how much we spend, if we spend $100 a month or $1,000 a month or nothing, without their costs being covered and more to make a profit, we don't have a game to play. What about solo? What do you think the cutoff would be for the top 5%? So I think the final milestone was 32,000. So I'd say triple that. So about 100,000, I would say, for the solo. Most likely less, but I think 100,000 would be safe. I think, last year I was in the top 5%, the year prior, and I think both times I was around 100,000. But prestige is value, money, yeah. When's the deals coming out? Sadly, Kabam can take my money. Should be in about 2 minutes. So I'm going to finish off these last couple arena fights, and then I'll restart the game, and we should see if the offers have gone live. But here's the thing: if you don't like the way that this is structured or that this is moving forward, where like the money is becoming more and more of a thing, you could move down to where you're not as competitive, or you could just not partake whatsoever, right? Like, there's nothing forcing somebody to continue playing outside of somebody, okay, well, I don't want to quit because I've invested so much time or so much money to this point. But if you truly believe that it's unfair and so on and so forth, then you don't need to continue to play. For me, I think there's two things that would have me not play. One would be if I had something else going on in life, like job, pet rock, whatever. And two, if the technical issues continue to be a thing and they don't really seem to respect that people are having to put up with those problems, those would be the two things that would have me leave. Because somebody else spends and I don't. Well, I do, but I haven't for a while. But because somebody spends more than me, if that gives them an advantage, I'm very much okay with that. Not really. There are moderate spenders who have high prestige. Yeah, because it like up until the R4s, R3s were the top of the game for quite some time, right? So it was just a matter of getting those R3s to the highest sig that you possibly could, and now it's changed to that being with the R4s. Solar Power, ooh, good name. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. But if you agitate everyone who wants to push the top ranks by only saying it's attainable with a boatload of cash, you end up losing a big market as well. Maybe. We'll see, right? We'll see. So their revenues have been down for the last year. So we'll see if first quarter of 2022, if their revenues are up or still decline. What about 6 to 10%? Because I think that's what I'm shooting for. For the solo, I'd say probably 60, 70,000 points. All right, let's relog and see what we got. But I have fun playing competitively. Yeah, that's you, but that's not everybody. If there wasn't an option to buy something in this game, wouldn't we see more in-game ads? Possibly. I don't know if that's the model they'd want to go to. But yeah, that would be another way for them to generate revenues. Mythic Crystal. Okay, so I guess rather than Cav Nexus, we're getting Mythic Crystal. So for... Oh, this is gone... Oh, they're not in order. Okay. So I think that would be 50 US, a Mythic and 1,000 6-star shards, and the Champion boosts. You can get 3 of them. For, I guess that would be, what, 25 US for the 28 Canadian. It's a Legendary Crystal, 5-star shards. Okay. Ooh. For the $5, a Cav Annual Selector Crystal. Okay, so that's going to be from a 3 to 6-star. Okay. For $10, 2 Cav Annual Selectors, 5-star shards. Oh, there we go with the Cav Nexus crystals. Okay. So 2 Cav Annual Crystal Selectors, 1 Cavalier Nexus, 2,000 6-star shards. This seems like there's more... Huh, that's interesting. There's far more amounts than usual. And for the Black Panther's Treasure, 3 Cav Annual Crystal Selectors, 2 Cav Nexus, and 3,000 6-star shards. And then for the Odin, 4 Cav Annual Crystal Selectors, 3 Cav Nexus, and 5,000 6-star shards. Huh, okay. The deals are kind of... Yeah, but these aren't deals that are supposed to be good, right? It's oh, and they last for a couple days. Interesting. Because usually the Christmas ones are just for Christmas Day. Okay. Well, I guess it gives somebody like me a long time to think about it. Okay. Okay. So, and then for the Christmas gift, which I'm sure most people have already seen, I just haven't claimed it yet. Or the holiday gift is what they're calling it. So we got the gift card yesterday, and then right away we could trade it in for the actual gift, and we can trade it in up until tomorrow. But for Thronebreaker, it is a 6-star Nexus Crystal and 20 six-star Sigstone crystals. So I'll claim that now. So there we go. And I'm going to hold on to... So I've got 2 6-star Nexus currently. Now I've got 3. I'm going to hold on to them until the basic updates in January. Ideally for Hercules, he'll be in the basic then. Dupes on Penny Parker or Spidey 2099 as well. So yeah, I'll hold on to those for a bit. And then tomorrow I'll be opening the 40 Greater Gifting Crystals. I'll be opening... What else do we have? 10 of the 5-star Nexus Crystals, and it'll be up to chat who I pick from that. I'll just list the ISO that I want, and any new champion is what I would want from there. And then I'll also be opening... Let's see where it is. Where is it? 100 of the Thronebreaker Daily Crystals. I'll be opening those tomorrow as well. And then maybe it's just some other random... Did I already pass it? And maybe some other random crystals as well. Yeah, okay, I must have passed it. Let's see, uncollected crystal shards. Yeah, so we'll be doing 100 of those ones as well. Let's see what I missed. So I got one more match to finish off with the 5 stars. I'll use up a bit of energy, and then that will be that for the stream. I'll do the 6 stars later, and I'm pretty far behind with the summer trials. I have not been keeping up with those at all. So I will be doing some of the summoner trials throughout the day. Okay. If there was... Okay, Plat 2 Wars and Map 5 AQ is boring. For you. For other people, that's quite fine, right? The only people who are really mad about gifting are the people who spend less and want to play competitively. Yeah. People who aren't trying to be at the very top, or people... Because I don't really know. If you don't spend at all or very much, I don't know if you could really criticize that, right? Because that's not an area that you're participating in anyways. So I don't know if obviously you could complain. Anybody could complain. But I don't know if you have a legitimate complaint if you spend absolutely nothing and, aren't... And you play the game just to waste time kind of thing. You're not trying to be competitive, right? Because that's who it's going to affect. It's going to affect somebody who spends a fair bit and is trying to be very competitive. Yeah, and I don't know how big of a pool that is. What is the Cavalier Annual Selector? Just yearly calves? Yeah, yeah. So you get to pick the year of the calf, and then from there, you get between a 3 and a 6 star. That is a smart idea. Keeping the offers for 2-3 days. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, they've done that for a while now for the July 4th Cyber Weekend. So that's why they're doing it here too. Because like, I'm probably not going to get any of those. But let's just say I was okay with spending. So looking at that right now, no, I'm not going to. But tomorrow I have another look. Oh, well, you know. People need more willpower to hold on greater than 24 hours. Yeah. Deals are up, out. Yeah, we took a quick look. It's nothing spectacular. There is some choice in there with the Cab Nexus and then the annual Nexus Selector. So there is some choice, but it is mainly shards, which is better than last year because last year was just shards. So okay. But yeah, I would think that, especially depending on how the gifting event goes with those top prizes, so previous years you were looking at, are the deals a good way to go? If you were planning to spend to buy units for the gifting event, then yes. If you had no intent to be spending units or to be spending money to get units, then no. But if you were going to spend whatever the amount is, $50, $100, whatever, to get some units for more gifting, now is the time to do it. But if you weren't going to be getting units for more gifting, then don't do it. It doesn't. There's nothing there that's really going to have that big of an impact. Now the annual Cavalier Annual Crystal Selectors, if there was specific champions from some year that you wanted, okay, that's great. I wouldn't necessarily go to the Odin for it, though. But you could do it for, what was the cheapest? The $5. You could get one of those, right? You could get 5 of the offers in total. But yeah. No, these aren't offers to entice you to spend, really. They're simply offers that if you wanted some more units to continue on with gifting, you feel that you're getting more out of it. So honestly, I would have preferred just shards, like more shards, but for the same price, kind of. That's what you mean? Yeah, I think I feel the same way. Like if you took away the Cavalier Annual Crystal Selector and the Cavalier Nexus and put 10,000 6-star shards, I still wouldn't be buying it, but I would feel that there was more value there, because at least then you absolutely know you've got, either a basic 6-star or a featured 6-star, right? Whereas with this, I've got half of a basic and maybe a 6-star I'm going to get to pick. So, all giveaways done? No. I've done 2 so far, one on Discord, one on YouTube, and then I'm doing another one tomorrow. The one tomorrow will be part of the crystal opening for the 500 YouTube subs. I might be streaming Arena later today, so I'll post that stream later today, probably this evening. But the giveaway for tomorrow will be 1,500 units. I'm just going to use up some energy here and just auto-fly it. But yeah, so the giveaway tomorrow will be 1,500 units on the YouTube stream. And then there's going to be another one for YouTube that will be 900 units. And then one more for Discord that will be 1,500 units. So, yeah, so 3 more giveaways to go. Let's see, waste of money. If you were buying those just for the extra items, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But again, if you were wanting more units for gifting, now it's a good time. You're getting something more. So yeah, those offers are total trash. They're so trash. Yeah, but again, these offers aren't supposed, like, if you... Yeah, I don't think they're great. But if you're comparing them to July 4th Cyber Weekend, absolutely. But that's not what they're. It's not fair to compare them to those. But yeah, somebody that's gone and spent, you know, a bunch of units on graded gifting crystals or cores or whatever, and they're like, damn it, you know, I want to do a little bit more gifting. Well, hey, now's the time to get some units. So yeah, I think, so what all am I opening tomorrow? I'm opening the 10 5-star Nexus, 100 Thronebreaker Dailies, 40 GGCs, and probably just some other couple random crystals, and then the 1,500 units value worth will be given away. By the way, I ain't happy with gifts from MCOC. Are you Cavalier or Thronebreaker? Damn it. Are any of you guys doing Arena currently? Or are you just hanging out Christmas morning, Christmas Day, seeing what's going on the YouTubes? Yeah, you know, I'm fine either way with the Christmas gift that we got. The only two things that I guess I would say I was disappointed in. One is I was expecting to be able to select from different items, and then the other thing was just I expected to be something different. But hey, a 6-star Nexus and 6 stones? Yeah, sure. Why not? Grinding Arena with you, Solar, as usual? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just use up some energy and then that will be it. Because, yeah, this stream was more just to look at those offers. But I might be back later on for the next run of the 5 stars. I may stream that. Let's see if anybody else is doing the MCOC craziness. Everybody's probably at home opening presents or watching kids open presents. And for the stream tomorrow, it would be around this kind of time. Be relatively early in the day. Yeah, it would be after the arena is done. I thought it was pretty cool, the Christmas gift, but I only got Thronebreaker 3 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, right? Like somebody who's been Thronebreaker for a while and has a lot of 6 stars, a 6-star Nexus isn't going to have as much potential for them. But somebody who just recently hit Thronebreaker, oh, absolutely. I wish they had added signature stones to the Christmas offers. Yeah, but these offers aren't too. Obviously, they want you to buy them, but they're not made where it's kind of irresistible, right? It's more somebody who's on the fence of just picking up a few more units for gifting. That okay, hey, you know what? I'm getting a little bit extra with those units. Then you feel better about spending the money to pick those up. Okay, so I got my 5 stars done. We used up some energy. We've done a queue, I do believe. Yep, we're all done a queue. Cool. So, yeah, that's it for me. Like I said, I might be back later today. Not too sure. But I will be back tomorrow around this kind of time for the 500 YouTube subscriber opening and the 1,500 unit giveaway. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Take care.